Knicks, Pacers, Eastern Conference Finals. Let's talk about it. I'm really excited for this series because it's going to showcase two distinctly different styles of play. You got the Indiana Pacers, who have a lot of ball movement, love to play up and down the court, go really deep into their bench. Benedict Mathurin, TJ McConnell, and Obi Toppin all play at least 15 minutes off the bench. And then even Thomas Bryant, Jarris Walker are averaging 10 minutes off the bench so far in the playoffs. The Pacers play so many guys off their bench so their team stays fresh and they can run up and down the court and attack on the fast break. And that style of play really gets a lot of their players involved. They have 4 different guys averaging over 15 in the playoffs. On the other side of that, you have the Knicks that have an extremely potent scorer in Jalen Brunson, and he's really the engine that keeps that offense going. Knicks play a real physical style of defense with their great defensive wings and OG, Mikal, and Josh Hart. And the Knicks have the potential for a really dominant interior presence with Karl-Anthony Towns. 3 important keys that I have for the Knicks going into this series. They stay fresh. Like I said, the Pacers play an up and down style of play. They might play 10, 11 guys on any given night. Whereas off the Knicks bench, the only guys who get significant minutes are Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride. I remember a couple of games in the Cavaliers-Pacers series where Donovan Mitchell looked gassed down the stretch because he had played so many minutes and ran up and down trying to keep up with the Pacers. Does that happen to Jalen Brunson? We'll have to wait and see. Can Karl-Anthony Towns avoid foul trouble and stay on the floor? The Knicks are going to need his scoring and the impact that he can have on the offensive side of the ball, and he has to be able to stay on the floor. I'm interested to see how he does against a defender like Pascal Siakam, because I think the Pacers are going to do similar to what the Celtics did, and I think they're going to put Miles Turner on Josh Hart and let Pascal Siakam guard Karl-Anthony Towns, at least to start. And last but certainly not least, could OG and Mikal Bridges stay consistent offensively? Defensively, I knew they're going to be fantastic. They've been fantastic throughout the playoffs. They've had game winners off of their defense, but can they be consistent on the offensive side of the ball? They've had some stretches where they looked really good offensively. OG's had some games where he's hit some really big threes. Mikal's had some games where he went in some offensive stretches on his own and had his own 7-0 run. But I've also seen moments where it looks like they can't find the basket. So can those two keep a consistent offensive pace in this series? And then for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton has to be an aggressive scorer. We know he's a table setter. We know he's one of the best offensive orchestrators in this league, but the Pacers are going to need him to score in this series. For the Pacers to get wins in this series, I think Tyrese is going to have to be a 25 points a game guy, which is going to be tough because, like I said, the Knicks have amazing, big, strong defenders. He's going to have to be able to score on OG, Mikal, Josh Hart. The Knicks have plenty of excellent defenders to throw at Tyrese Halliburton. Let's see how he responds. Next important key for the Pacers, can Pascal Siakam continue to score efficiently? He's been fantastic in these playoffs, averaging 18 points a game on 54% from the field and 44% from 3. Can he keep that up against the great defense that the Knicks have on the perimeter? And finally, we talked about the Pacers' willingness to play team basketball. One of the things that's made their team ball so successful is that they've been shooting the ball at a ridiculously high clip. Can they continue that up? In the playoffs so far, Andrew Nembhard is shooting 50% from 3 on 4.5 attempts a game. Pascal Siakam is shooting 44% from 3 on 3 attempts a game. Miles Turner is shooting 45% from 3 on 4 attempts a game. And then Aaron Nesmith is at 48% from 3 at almost 6 attempts a game. Can they keep that up against the great perimeter defenders of the New York Knicks? We saw what the Knicks did against Boston and how they made Boston really struggle from 3. Can the Knicks make the Pacers struggle from 3 as well? But most importantly, I hope you'll enjoy this series for the amazing basketball that we're about to see. There's already started to be a lot of hate about this series, and there's going to be more because some people don't view this series as having a top 5 guy or a superstar in this series. So they're like, whatever, I don't want to watch it. But if you're a fan of good basketball, I encourage you to ignore the haters, ignore the noise, and enjoy these games because I promise you there's going to be some amazing hoops.